developments coming in just days after we saw the incident of a US drone being shot down by Russian helicopters. US has released the video of the moment of crash that has been caught on camera. There on your screens right now, the video that has been released for the first time of the drone that the US government claims was shot down by Russia over the Black Sea. Now, this matter had raised a lot of hackles. There were Russian representatives that were summoned by the government. There were interactions that followed because, remember, this happened on international waters, and there were several experts who were also indicating that this could have been an intentional provocation from the Russian side towards the US drone. There on your screens, you can see there are Russian aircraft in the air, and then there was the US drone that was shot down. Ever since then, both US and Russia have been trading blame over the matter. Washington had said that the crash of a US spy drone after an encounter with the Russian jets went on to show Moscow's aggressive behavior. The first statement that had come out also mentioned that this was a reckless act. Russia, meanwhile, has been accusing the United States of seeking to escalate tensions in the Black Sea region. Now, remember, this incident becomes significant because it was the first known direct US-Russia encounter since Moscow launched its invasion of Ukraine, and has laid bare the state of relations between the leading nuclear powers, which basically means that it has only made it more pronounced that how much at loggerheads these two powers have been, because the entire world after that Ukraine conflict seemed to have aligned either with the US or with Russia. In that context, it becomes extremely significant, this face-off, this clash between the two countries. This also comes as Russia refuses to back off in its consistent attacks and military onslaught on Ukraine. And after this happened, US and Russian defense ministers as well as military chiefs also held phone conversations over the drone incident, and this does not happen very often. It is extremely rare for such high-profile leaders from both sides to be on direct line with each other. That will give you some context of how important this, what might look like a coincidental clash, might have been. Rishabh now joins me for more on this. Rishabh, in the middle of souring ties and very high-level interactions between US and Russia after the US drone was shot down by a Russian aircraft, now we see the first video being released. Is it also a part of the strategy on the part of the US to build pressure on Russia?
Definitely. If you see, there have been words diplomatically between Russia and United States in last one day, and the way Russians have blamed Americans for making it too close to Russia for this damage, and Americans have said that it wasn't anything like that, and that's this video is in a way, further from what US has been mentioning. Remember, only yesterday when the Russian, defense ministry reacted to this incident, the Russian defense ministry said that the Americans work very close to the Russian, area, and that's the reason it dropped. And the Russians also said that Russian aircraft did not intercept or took any defensive stand against it. They were only circling around, and it wasn't because of Russian aircraft that the US drone was crashed. But now US has said, US has released a video. The European Command of US has released a video and want to further their stand that it was unprofessional as well as in a dangerous manner, that the two Su-27 of Russian Air Force intercepted and forced crashed a US drone. As of now,